Guys, if you can see my whole screen, please type yes. Please type yes. I hope we are ready. All right, so it seems you can see everything clearly. So let me start our free or public class tonight, and I request you please mute to yourself when you join. When you join in, yeah, okay, great. So guys, let us continue. Can you please mute to yourself? Mute to yourself, please. Mute everyone. Who is this person? I don't know. All right, guys, can I continue? Please type yes if you can see the screen clearly, so that I want to give you, one SOB that fits all you need of technical analysis. Okay, very good, guys. So by the way, you know that we are Malaysian SNR traders. Okay, we are Malaysian SNR traders. So what is SNR? S means support, N means and R means resistance. So if you guys understand what Malaysian SNR stands for, then we can continue. All right. The second thing is, like, guys, can you also understand how to make out classic A and classic V? Okay. I mean, like, SNR A and also SNR V. And what does A stands for? A stands for resistance, while phi stands for support. So at resistance and support, we can either get what is called breakout, and also rejection. Okay, we know what rejection means: reversal or trend bows or trend change, while breakout means continuation. Okay, so by the way, I hope you guys get it. So what is, how does classic A, classic V, or SNR A, SNR V? Whenever we go with the line charity, we see something like this. Okay, that looks like A. Okay, and at the top of this line charity here will be resistance. So for a resistance, we look for market to buy, right? For example, we look for market to sell, right? For example, market retraces back at the resistance, and we're aiming the market to reverse here. But that's only one type of trade idea. It will either break the resistance up higher or reverse. So this will be breakout, BRO, which means continuation of this buy. All right, here. And if market retraces back, it means a rejection, and that setup will be a reversal. So it means this trend that was bullish will be paused, and it will change into a sell. It will change into a sell. Mute yourself, please. Mute your microphone. And then for our lesson tonight, we will focus on breakout. We will focus on breakout and how does breakout setup looks like. I will give you, you know, I can say like a valuable lesson, you know, insightful lesson that you will be changed according to your trading style. So tonight I will teach you a good SOB about breakout. Look first, okay, any time frame of higher time frames. Okay, let me, okay, or SOB. If you mean like, if you are asking, for example, what does SOB stands for? S means standard, O means operation, B means you know, procedure. All right, this means checklist anyway. Checklist, what to do for your every setup using this breakout setup. So SOB number one is look for a breakout. So are you asking which time frame? Okay, which time frame? You can look for D1 breakout, H4 breakout, okay, or M30 breakout, or M15 breakout, or M5 breakout. But I like you know, these three time frames. Okay, let me also add H1, these four time frames. Okay, you like just a breakout. Okay, you have to look for a breakout. All right, for example, breakout must be like, we have classic A, which is a resistance. Market breaks, that's a breakout. All right, so when you get breakout, then SOB number two comes, right? SOB number two is, okay, SOB number two means, okay, find out SRR or RSS, which means this one. All right, okay, you go, if you get, for example, daily breakout, you go 4 hour or 1 hour or M30 and look for SRR and RSS. What does SRR and RSS means to? For example, we have on the line chart, we have breakout, and then market creates something like this. Okay, and then this is the breakout of daily. But when I come 4 hour or 1 hour, I get something like this here. Here it will become resistance, and here it will become another resistance, and here it will become a support. So this support pushes the market up, so it it's firstly breaking this resistance and then breaking again another resistance. So whenever you see this, then this means as SRR, one of the lower time frames. And then there is another SOB which will be okay, SOB number 3, SOB number 3, which is MAC out zone. Okay, zone below RR or above SS, depending on which setup, shorting or long setup. So for example here, for long setup, we're looking for our zone below or SS. Sorry, because we want a zone below the RR. Okay, below the RR. You have to understand it. We want our zone below RR, which means our zone will be here. And then we are expecting the market to pull back and then come this zone and start buying up. I hope you're getting it. So here is your area of trading. This is where you will buy. For now, let me show you one example. For example, we are here. We're here, BTCUSD, and I will switch to lines. I will go daily, for example, daily. Let me go. Yeah, let us leave this one. Okay. For example, here market was buying, guys. But what is SOB number 1? SOB number 1, I have, for example, daily, right? Daily, there is breakout here. I think before market bullish back, you could see there was a daily, all right? Okay. BO. So this is BO from the daily. After I get or make it out the breakout, I have to go like 4 hour or 1 hour or 30 minutes in order to get or find out SRR or RSS. Then I have to go 4 hour, check if there is clear, RR or SRR. For example, in this region, we guys can see there is resistance, another resistance, but you guys can see that these levels are the ones that are pushing the market up higher after bullback. So this is the daily, but the support level is the one that's breaking. So you have this support that's breaking this resistance. I don't know if you guys getting it or understand it, but let me tell you something. We have classic A, classic V, classic A, classic A. So what I mean is this one is lower than this region. So this is resistance, let us say R. Okay, another resistance up higher. So always select the last resistance that market broke out, and then the first fee that broke the market up higher. So this support level is breaking this last resistance. So if I want to look setup, since this region is very wide, so my zone is also important. So this region is where I will select it as my zone, and my entry will be this candles, you know, high, which creates a resistance that was broke out. So this will be my upper limit where I will enter, and then after all this information I will set my order here, and then stop loss below this region, and then I can target the high or hold it. So if I switch to traditional, I can target this high or be comfortable with 1 to 2, 1 to 3, whatever target you will have. But you guys can see as price touch here, it flies up and then exactly hit all the TBs. After that, market comes back, right? You guys can see this 3 SOB is very important always if you want to change your way of technical analysis. Let us see like this last buy, okay? This last buy of BTCUSD. How can you enter this market? I have to clean it first, okay? Even I will clean this one. But how this buy? What is SO number 1? Find the breakout. If I switch to lines and then go to, you know, go to daily. When I go to daily, what is here, my friends? There is a breakout on daily, right? We get BO on daily. When we get BO, it means the direction that price broke out is where market wants to go. Then go maybe 4 hour or 1 hour or 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and look for SRR or RSS according to the setup. Since we are buying, we will look for support that breaks 2 resistances up higher. So if I go 4 hour, for example, we have a support here, right? There is support here. There is support right here. So we see that there is a resistance here, but this resistance is still below this one, right? So these two are only one resistance. Why? Because we have another one above them. So this is the resistance and this is the resistance that we want. So what we can do is we can call here resistance and we can call a resistance. So this support is the one that is breaking all this resistance if we switch to candlesticks. So now let us make out our zones of resistance. Here we have a resistance and we have also another resistance of here. So what is SOB number 3? SOB number 3 is making the zone below the RR or SS. Since we are looking for a buy, our zone will be below these 2 RR. And then look here, we can make out as our zone of buy, or we can make out this one to shop or get sniper entry. And then you guys can see this is where we will place, or trade. You guys can see when market comes here, it started what? And or SL will always below the box, and then you guys can see market started buying up. So okay, what about where the or last setup or current setup? Let me say the setup I posted a couple minutes ago. I don't know if you guys can see, I am already in this setup, and that is why I am so confident layering lot of positions, because I know what I am doing. So let us switch to lines. After that, go to daily. First, start from daily to look for a breakout. So daily is not that clear, all right? It's not clear. I can clear all the setup, okay, and make sure to have a clear information with you. So now here we have a breakout. Which time frame, guys? A 4 hour, right? So I have to go one time frame lower or two time frame lower to get SRR or RSS according to the setup. So I have to go 1 hour. So according to 1 hour, we want first a support level. You know, support level that's breaking to resistance up higher. So this is the resistance, another resistance, another resistance, and then SOB number 3 is mag out the zone. Where is the zone? You guys can see this is the zone, right? This is the zone, and then boom. So where is our entry right now? Here. And then we place or trade or stop loss where? Below the box. And then we can target till the high. And then that is what I am doing now. Switch any candlesticks you want. I hope that's very simple. So easy, right? So easy. So that's what I have for you. It's very easy, guys. No complications. So for your, let me also show you how I code that sell, okay? Maybe you're asking how I was selling BTC, right? I was expecting market to come here, but how I entered that trade? Switch to, lines, and then go 30 minutes, for example. And with 30 minutes, don't worry, 30 minutes, it gave me a breakout. That was a 30-minute breakout. 30-minute breakout. And then I go 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, it was forming two support levels right here, right? But which resistance broke it? This one, right? So this one is the resistance that was holding all these positions lower. I hope you're getting it. So my zone of sell will be where? Here. Boom. So I place a sell position there and hold 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 3. 1 to 3, all right, but more than 1 to 3, right? Till price comes here. All right, and then switch to one of the candlesticks I love the most is the Heiken. And with Heiken, you guys can see even we got trend line for confluence. All right, price did not break above the confluence trend line. So if I switch to traditional candlesticks, you guys can see that was clear setup, right? clear setup. But flowing the SOP makes your your technique so easy. Flow the SOP. Okay, if you get 30 minutes or 1 hour or 4 hour or daily breakout, then what is next? Find out the SRR or RSS to confirm whether we are bullish or bearish, and then make your zone, because you want it where to layer, where to place orders. For example, right now I can give you a clear setup for gold. For example, I know that you all love gold. All right. Okay. Let me go to daily and then clear all this information, guys. For this last week, you guys can see there's daily, right? Daily breakout. That was daily breakout, right? So go 4 hour. If we go 4 hour, do we have clear SRR? For example, support level that breaks two resistances. Guys, no, we do not have, right? So we have to move or break out to 4 hour. So you guys can see market pushes up and then there is breakout right here, and this will be 4 hour breakout, not the daily. And then we still need to go lower. So since this is the breakout, we have right now support level that's breaking resistances. All right, resistances. So when you have conditions like this, like you have this support level breaks resistance, resistance, resistance. So when you see multiple ones, it will be like you select this one as the first resistance and then this one as the last resistance. Since if we go like they become equal highs, but market is pushing down, so the time frame that give these two resistances is also giving the support level that's the strongest one. So this support level is so strong because it carries all these orders, because this support level is the one that is below all these levels. This indicates there are orders resting above this support level, so they are waiting for activation in order the market to go up. All I mean is like market wants to come here, activate some orders that is above this region, and then market wants to go up. When it opens, it will drop down and then it starts pushing up. So where is our zone? And do we have the two resistance? Yes, these are the two resistances, and then this will be our support area. So what is SOB number 3? It will be the zone. This is the zone where gold wants to come. So this zone, there is another zone inside, which means refinement. You guys see another zone which is inside, right? So there's another zone which is inside, and you guys can also add another confluences, which is also trend line, to make sure if this area is exactly the right area. Okay, you guys can see that this is the right zone. For you can also use this one if you want. And this is what I'm expecting gold. I'm expecting gold price to come here and then fly. That's my expectation. This is what BTC is doing right now. If we go BTCUSD right now, you guys can see is the same, okay? BTC came the same, okay? It came here and then started pushing. So you guys, if you are not understanding the Heikenaishi candles, look how BTC is reacting. Okay, BTC is reacting, okay, from the same area where we had that trade. All right, I hope this is very easy. So for the rejection, I don't like rejection setups. I like breakout setups because it's a low risk setup. When I get breakout setup, I'm so happy. I hope it's done. If you have questions, please come out.
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
According to the SOB, the third one, how make the zone?
How to make
You
the
say how to make the zone below the RR or 1R? If I did 1R below,
no,
or 2R below?
below the 2R or above the 2SS. Below.
I see. I saw sometimes you make the below 1R like this.
Which one?
The second example.
This one?
No, not this one. BTC, the second example. You make more examples, but this BTC, the second example.
This one is second example. This one is, all right. If you mean this one, always 2RR, you see this R and R below RR, okay, always. This one, look, R is here. There is one resistance.
Okay, how can I use the zone? How can I use the zone?
The zone,
I think there is more
always use lines, okay? Use lines, okay? The zone, you will always see something like this, okay? Something like this. This is your zone. Okay.
T-shape or
yeah, both. You choose here as
both.
your zone, okay?
Okay.
You see here?
Yeah.
Your zone, all right? You see here?
Yeah.
Your zone, all right? It's very clear. If you really got this one, I'm sure you will not miss any setups.
Okay.
Yeah. This is high time frame setup. Look, the zone is here.
Yeah. Very clear.
Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, welcome. If you guys have questions, you can unmute yourself. Come up. BTC flying, guys.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, who's who?
I understand it. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Golna?
No, I am Gulsum. I am a sister of Gulnar.
Okay, welcome. Flying. Yeah, come up guys, come up. Soomaalida maxaa idigu dhacay? Fahan ma jiraa malaynaya. Haddii la fahmi oo la fahmayna waxaan ku dareemayaa aamusnaanta laftigeeda waa fahnay waaye. If you guys have questions, come up please.
Hello?
English والله السلام عليك ود النقطة تبسم انت دمنا كسر قرني.
All right, welcome brother, welcome. هذا فهمتين.
Welcome to.
هذا فهمتين غير واي. ميمد فهمت واي.
10 بس ما ضمنا معك.
ها أديات.
صح هذا بقى جروب كلا صار دقا أنا جروب كا كوجرا community كا جروب كلا يسنس كمشرو ساكو جو teacher.
Okay, okay. Public wire. Public also. Don't worry.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Hi, I have a question.
Good. That's Miss Bipin. That voice. I know. I know that voice.
I missed the beginning. I don't know how I just saw you said you was gonna give it in 15 minutes, but I have a question about SRR and RSS. What does that stand for? Is that resistance?
Yeah, the S means support level that is breaking to resistance. Resistance
Oh,
level that is breaking to supports. I can show
okay,
you, for
gotcha.
example, right here. Miss Pippin, you have a good IQ, and I know that you are smart. Look here, we have
Mm-hmm,
support right here. So this
mm-hmm.
support pushes the market up to break these two resistance, and that is
Oh,
support level that's breaking to resistance. So when market was pushing with this aggressive momentum, this big momentum, they left behind some orders because some sellers were expecting the market to come back, right? But to come down. So they remove it, all those sellers right here. They remove it, all the sellers, sell orders. This one rated, this one rated. All sellers have been removed. After that, market started pushing down. Reason is they have interested zone here because they have also limit orders or orders they want to activate. So that's the reason they were faking out, giving this liquidity bull plus you know, building liquidity. So they built up liquidity right here, then rate it again, and then activate their real orders. And then that is where they will start the market to push up. Everything I'm writing on here as SOB comes with reason. You have to understand that price moves with reason. It moves with psychology, not like it comes here and there without reason. It's not like that. So for the SRR means we have support level which is very strong, that's breaking to resistance up higher, and then price pushes back the zone that was behind the breakout, and then it will go up. This is like we have something like that. Are you getting it? You can check and use this one in everywhere. This is the zone, guys. I hope it makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense. I was just I'm used to seeing SBR or SVS, or RBS.
No, it's not
So I just want,
RBS, SRR and RSS, not RBS or SBR.
okay. All right, so I'll make a note of that. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. RBS means we are flipping from the broken zone. For example, we have classic A. Market breaks classic A. That was resistance and turns into a support. That's, RBS. And since here there is breakout. But this
Bro,
time market
bro,
pushes lower and look for zone. I hope that makes sense
bro,
too.
I am one question.
All right.
Teacher Somali ma ku yara shaqeyn kartaa?
Why I am not using DLL level this entry?
Come again.
Why we not use DLL level, decisional level?
This is decisional level according to higher time frame. Can I show you? In higher time frame, 4 hour. If I go 4 hour, it will be a decisional area. You see this market breaks, boom. is decisional area. But we do not want missing setups, so we use this technique not to miss any setup. But it's decisional area. I don't know if you can see right here. This is decisional area. Any level I make it will be decisional level.
We only use higher time frame decisional level, not lower time frame.
No, low. Decisional levels always comes from the daily and 4 hour. 1 hour and 30 minutes, 15 minutes, very dangerous.
Okay.
You
Thank
see,
you.
you will not miss any setup using this technique. qof baa wuxuu ugu weydiiyey Soomaali maxaa noogu sharxi weys this community.
أستاذ هل سؤال oo Soomaaliyan gashana waxaan ka rabaa أستاذ zoonka markii oo SOB kan saddexaad zoonka ma qasaba time frame-ka aan ka helo double SS iyo RR aan ka helo isla time frame-kaas man ka raadinaya zoonka bas haddii aan ka waayo lower time frame-kan sii aadi karaa
way sii aadi kartaa ha.
Okay, thank you.
sharciga koowaad first.
Hello.
Hello. sharciga koowaad
Yeah, from Bangladesh, Muhammad Atik.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, I understand this is RR, and this level zone should be above the support and below the. Okay, but last one, this 1, 2, 3, third example from top to below.
Okay.
That zone is too much backside. BTC.
What do you mean? What's your question? Can you go in deeply?
Yeah. Question is, when I select the zone, that zone above the S and below the 2 RR.
Okay.
That, but in below this last one, this buying, that zone you take too much behind the area.
Okay, you mean like we have zones, lot of zones, right?
Yeah, a lot of zone, but which one is perfect?
Which one is the correct one?
Which
one is the correct one? Go lines. Go lines, and for example, if I show you 1 hour, you will see one zone only. That is very clear.
This first one.
You see, we have support, right?
Yeah.
We have support right here. So this support creates this zone and then goes up. Why have they created this zone? Because this is where they interest, because they have left some orders here. I mean the institutions, the big guys. I want to show you. This is how they manage the code information. I don't know if you guys know. We have crypto. Go here. I want to show you something. Wait. Showing. So there is where I monitor what the market makers are doing this upcoming week, or maybe you see I have problem, I don't know why. By the way, this zone is where they interested and place their orders. So in lower time frame, if you go one time frame lower, you will see many zones. So if it comes even, you have to always look for a clear zone. For example, 30 minutes, I can see that this is a clear, right? This zone.
Yeah. This one I have question. This one also clear.
Yeah, this one is clear, right? And then if I make it different color, and then switch to candles, market is touching, right? For sharp entry, sniper entry. You see? But why did I use the day, why did I use the 1 hour level or zone? Because I don't want to miss out entries.
Yeah, that's why I saw you place a lot of entry.
Yeah, for limit orders. So if I'm busy or doing something else, maybe sometimes the wick cannot touch the zone, or it touches only the farthest zone, the higher time frame zone, and then it flies. There is missing no trades, but with the smaller time frames, you can sometimes miss the market to activate your orders. So this zone is my zone, okay, the clear one on a 1 hour. I hope you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anyone
Hello.
else? Yeah, hello.
Yeah, it's Williams. Thanks. I wanted to ask about that point of interest, but you've answered it. But I'm looking at the sell you did. What gives you the courage to do that sell? Is it because in the higher time frame you already saw the buy and you know it's going to come to your point of interest, so you now follow it down?
Yeah, it is like when you have big eyes.
So how do you come up with that sell?
Yeah, it's like when you have, big eyes. But I can show you the reason I took that seller. The reason I saw off that
Okay.
it was like I got breakout at 30 minutes, because I have SOB number 1. I can find breakout from the daily H4, H1, or M30. Even sometimes M15 and go
Okay.
to lower time frames. Look here, the reason why I took, that sell. Market gave me a breakout. If you guys can see right here, there was breakout, right? M30, something like
Yeah.
this, okay? M30. So here I got BO, right? So, and then since I get BO, what do I need? I need a resistance, okay, that's breaking to support, right? Support
Yeah.
1, support 2, right? So I'm not getting the same time frame is not giving me the 2 supports and the resistance that's breaking. So I have to switch lower time frame in order to get or find out that. So I have switched it to 15 minutes, and then this resistance broke this support and also this support. So since there is breakout, I was expecting market to come this clear zone. Boom. I hope you get it. And you can see, right? There is where market came back. After that, you see, when market touched here, you guys can see something very clear. I hope that makes also sense.
Okay.
ustaadii waxaa ku dhahaya horta aad baad u mahadsan tahay ta kale waxaan u yara baahnaa macan soomaali ku yara hadle anugu horta wan yar khalkhal yar baa yar jira xagga analysiska oo kale casharadii baan fahmayaa laakiin chartasi markaan ku dulto waan yar analysiska baa igu yar adkaanaya waxaa garata suma casharada isku xidhan oo dhammaystiran oo u baana ustaade bal yar caawi makaaga baahan
wallaahi horta suuqan saxibkeeyo cashara dhammaystiran oo badan ma u baahnid markaa runta kuu sheego. dadkeena xoogaa dad hago oo wax fahansii u baahan yihiin. haddii xoog fara badan aa qaadatid, I hope in maaragtay aa wareereyso. laakiin hadda maxaa arkaysaa suumkan soo galay 3 qodob baan ka hadlaya. 3dan qodob ayaa kugu filan inaad maanta dhan maxaan ku yiraahdaa intaasoo video, intaasoo muuqaala oo general knowledge aa baratid. taas waa xaalad kale, laakiin inaad shaqaysatid wax yara kugu aad u baahan tahay. midda kale oo qalqalka aa ka hadlaysidna kaligaa aa socotaa, taas dhib waaye. isku day community inaad ku biirto, dad suuqan si sax isla baranayo oo arday sax ah oo mentor sax ah oo reputable mentor haysta find out inaad yani hesho isku day dad isla socda kaligaa intaa socotid arday fiican ma noqon kartid. I hope inay fahantid. So community-ga ku jirtid dadaa ku jiro oo ardaydeeda ka mid ah oo isku xiran groupka taya haddaa ku jirtid okay haddaadan ku jirinne dad teamka kugu soo dari doona insha allah kolley kasoo hadal public group maya tayo meel soomaali dhan ay joogtaa meel soomaali keligeed ay joogtaa
tayo ku jira tayo
ha okay halkaas ka soo hadal wixii oo
waa ku jira tayo
yes
last example kan maxaa dhahdee last example ka aad sharaxaysay oo BTC-ga markaad fiiriso interest zone-ka macnaha waxaad moodaa inuu labada support gadaashiisa sinuusanaayo
kan waa low time frame high time frame kan ka hadlaynaa marka oo
low time frame waa xadi karaa
this zonekii iyo waxaa isku imaaday labada support laakiin intrigeen little bit wuu ka koreyn karaa haddaan 5 minute dhaano zoneka waxay riisoo kasii kormaraya oo meeshan waxaa yaal zone ka koreeya labadooda oo haddii sidaa loo doorto xataa u dhow ma fahante laakiin tradekii wuu ku dhaafayaa ma fahante tradekia ku dhaafaya haddaa zonkan oo kala cabirtid maadaama breakoutkeena uu ka imaanayo 30 minute haddaa marka tirahdid sidaan mujidaa wax yaroo taabanaya
confluence-ga train line-kan waa raacaya marka
ha confluence train line hadda train line dadka inta ugu badan way fahansan yihiin ma oho way fahansan yihiin okay
ustaadu waxa ku dhacay horta dee waad saa sheegtay haddii aad cilmiga wax badan tidama video badan baad dawaqaya because wati gudi aanad u socon ma taraadaysan horta dar ilaahay baan nula kulmay kor FX YouTube-ka 10 daawaday waan fahmay kadibna waxaan soo raacay linkiga Telegram-ka kadibna tayo trading baa ka sii raacay inta horta aad baan uga mahad celinayaa ustaadka ustaad Abdiwahab bin filaya inuu magacaab yahay takale ustaadu waxa tiri saddexda qodob amxuha aan soo qaatay ayun baad kaaga filaanaysa faham guud
inaad shaqaysataan ka wada cilmi guud waa baran kartaa walaalkay
ma yaada qaanda suuqa waxa la soo galayaa shaqo Soomaal
aad
saddexdii guud ba saddexdii rule ba hadana qodobka sabir wal siinay Soomaal
aad
hadaan khaldanin qodob kasta gooni wax gooni ka sii hadlaya
السلام عليكم
gooni buu socdaa
aad
إن شاء الله دولي هذا أستاذ واحد إن اللي جروب كانوا كجيران كسر إن اللي عاوية عن محو هذا وحي عاوي من جروب كسر حديقة إن شاء الله حنفهم وين جروب كسر إن شاء الله 10 كانوا الصومالي هنو جعلان لهنا
إن شاء الله وحاجرو أدمن أو أرماس لن وحل سارن حاج معاوي وكجرا هذا ونمخلايا أسرع أول حرير وحي أو عاوي ماذا أو بهتت أسرع كلا هذا اللي سادو إلى إيران wixii kale وعليكم السلام wixii kale 10 ay wixii oo maaragtay su'aalo kale inta suuqa iyo aniga si toos ah ii soo weydiin kartaa groupkana waa soo dhigi kartaa laakiin wixii la xiriir inaad community-ga ku soo birta iyo xaaj Muawiya waxaas u xil saar insha Allah وعليكم السلام yaxya ku socod yaxay inuu yaamleena bisbashka waay
I have a question please
okay come up
I noticed your buy area was between your entries between resistance become support on 1 hour chart and 4 hour gap fresh level. Can you check please?
You mean this buy?
Yeah, your buy Bitcoin. Yes, between 1 hour support resistance becomes support and 4 hour fresh gap level also.
You mean this one?
Yes, your area. Yes, your zone.
When I switch to lines, you mean it did not touch
No,
this?
no. Normal candles between 4 hour. It's fresh gap level 4 hour candle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean classic Malaysian SNR. The 4 hour chart. The entry area was fresh gap level H4.
Yeah, it was, this
Yeah.
open close at the
It touched the gap level.
at the opening of the second candle.
Mhm.
You see, but it did
Yeah.
not touch. If you see, it did not touch.
Yeah. Didn't touch it.
Yeah, but you can see that this one, it touched it, right?
Yes.
It touched it, but it's not fresh, right?
Yes, it's not fresh. After the candle, the blue candle broke it to the upside, it's become fresh again. Correct?
Yeah, it becomes fresh again, but it has more than two touches. 1, 2. The break will become another touch, 3 touch. So we're not really referring or set up with this area as a condition of a decisional level. We refine one time frame lower and look for a clear decisional level. You see, according to the 1 hour, we have a previous decisional level that formed this rejection of this bullish momentum. I mean, 1 hour decisional level was here, if you can see.
Taiwan decisional level.
Yeah, and then after this decisional level, price push it down, right? As price push it down, there was a fresh support level. This fresh support level pushes the price up and then breaks above this decisional level. So first rejection, second breakout, and then with aggressive momentum, there are 3 consecutive candles that have gone, 4 consecutive candles that have gone to the upside without disruption of sellers, and then broke these 2 resistances. So who created this support? This support created this one. Look, who created this support? This one. This supporty one. So this one is a strong support, right? Is strong support. Why? Because it's holding all positions above. Above all positions, the support is holding. It is very strong support level. So when momentum was in the market, this is if I switch into Aikenashi C1, C2, C3. You know, guys? All right. And in this condition, market goes up, breaks and collects all the selling positions. And this is where ICT call sell side liquidity. But they are hiding or concealing this information. They only make here and then say, oh, sell side liquidity is taken. This is the liquidity. Only telling you only this high to be broken as a sell side liquidity. And then market comes, they make here fair value gap, and then they sell the market. Okay. No, but the main the main information is you have to understand, is there a strategy? Ask it a question by yourself. Is there a strategy that is above support and resistance? Every strategy is based on support and resistance. Whether they change the names or not. Every strategy will tell you this zone, this level, this zone, this level. What is the zone and what is this level? Supply zone and demand zone. What is the key level? They always explain. It's a support or resistance. So, if they tell you we have a raise, they tell you we have order block, we have mitigation block, we have fair value gap, inverted, breaker block, blah, blah. All those zones are supply or demand zones. They are interested area, and every price move must it come from support to resistance or from resistance to support. But if you can find out the true zones and levels, that is all you need. They make it very hard when explaining or making analyze. So trading must be simple, very simple, guys.
Correct. It was very confusing, the ICT for me. Correct.
It must be so easy. I hope you're getting my point. So this one, I told you then, find a breakout. SOB number 1, find a breakout. Use one of these time frames. Just to find if there is 2 or 3 resistance or support, 2 resistances or 3 supports that another level is breaking out. Then market will come below that 2 levels that market is breaking, up or down. And then there is, for example, you know this SOB you can use without bias. You know, let us go this time frame, this time frame, this time frame, and look for the direction of the market. You know the direction already. If you have a strong support level that is breaking to resistance, you know where the market wants to go. Why are you so confused? It is very easy, guys, very easy. Okay, if you see a resistance that is breaking to support, you know where market wants to go. And I told you that we will always focus on the breakout. If there is one breakout, go lower time frame, find out if support or resistance is breaking to resistance or to support is, then you know where the market wants to go. Make your zone, and then apply proper risk management. Keep trying up, keep practicing on this SOB, and then you will see the result in this weekend. Or if you have like a Bay trading view, back test it tonight till tomorrow, you will see the result.
Jazakallah khair.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, brother.
Can I use this technical analysis in crypto market like exchanges?
All market. What is this, brother? This is BTCUSD in all markets, brother. Let us go and try to use one of the currency pairs, for example. All right. Here we go, and then I switch to lines. For example, the last buy of GJ, we got breakout, BRO, and then I switch to 1 hour if possible. So as 1 hour is telling me no level that market has broke up, I see only a resistance right there, 1 hour, but not that clear. If I go 30 minutes, okay, sorry, I got another resistance here on a daily, at 1 hour there is a resistance and there is another resistance. So which level is behind this breakout? This support level. So this is the level that's breaking. So if you guys can see, the support level has broke above this resistance and also this resistance. But according to the SOB number 3, my zone will be here, right? This one, it will be here, but not clear, guys. If I make here as a zone, it will be close to the breakout, right? So this is not very clear. I have to go lower time frame, one time frame lower, and look for a clear zone. For example, I can see that there is clear zone right here. Okay, clear zone right here. And if the zone is very big like this, you can find another zone inside if you go lower time frame. For example, if I go 3 time frame lower, you can find a zone inside. I don't know if market will touch here, but refinement zone will be this one. You guys can see, right? Here, boom, and then this is where market will come. What do you see? This buy? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? So SL will always become below this box, okay?
Yeah, very clear, very clear.
Please, not clear. Can you please repeat, please?
Okay. Okay. So you guys can see, right? Everything is now so clear, but that guy says it's not clear. I will repeat it, don't worry.
Because he needs to get up. He needs to sit down, not sleep.
Anyhow, I can repeat it, don't worry. Can you see it now? Who was that person?
Me also.
It's me, Kinsley, your friend.
Oh, my friend Oj. All right. Look, SOB number 1 is get a breakout. For example, switch lines. Those who are not understanding the traditional candlesticks and SNR or Malaysian SNR, go start from, you know, the daily. And if you want, for example, how this market started buying from here, you guys have a aggressive move last week, JBB, JBY, for example. And this was the breakout. If you guys can see, there was a clear breakout. Okay, since you get breakout, find support that is breaking to resistance. Go 1 time frame lower, like the you know, 4 hour, for example, 4 hour. And then the 4 hour, you guys can see that there is a good breakout, but only one resistance. Okay, one resistance. There are multiple ones right here, but it is above the breakout. It must be below the breakout. Go 1 hour, because it's not still clear, right? So here we have something very clear. First one, support, let me say resistance, and this support is breaking. So look here, this is not gold. You have to understand that we have resistance, all right, another resistance, but which level is breaking? This one. Which one is breaking? This one. So this is good example anyway. Good example of what I can say. There is a trapper at the low. Trapper at the low, because there is 2 zones coming before breakout. I don't know if you are understanding it, but there is a zone at the same time frame of the breakout, right? So when I see something like this, I go lower time frame and I look for clear break zones below the level. So now you guys can see, before the breakout, before market started breaking out, this is the clear zone where market wants to come back. There are different zones. You see like 3 zones. there is a zone here, there is another zone here, there is another zone here. So this will be a trap, this will be a trap. You cannot place trade. But if there is only one zone here, you can take. If you have two zones here, always choose the lower one. Here is good example. For example, we have three zones. Which zone would you select as your tradable zone? The lowest one. If you have two zones, you will always select the lowest one. If you have three zones, if you have one zone, it's okay. But like this one, here is your zone. So whenever market comes here, you can layer. And remember, it may have some wicks also. Wicks. It may have some wicks. And according to this zone, even there is clear zone right here. And then this is where market wants to buy. If we switch to traditional candlesticks, you guys can see, if you place your orders right here, your stop loss will be somewhere below these candles. And then you can target till this high. And then boom, market responded.
I have.
Okay. You have a question, come up.
So how, like, I can see you have selected the zone that is that between the that is the second resistance and the support between them.
Come again. What do you mean?
Like how do, okay, I was wondering, before you used to select that is zones that are to the left. Right now you are selecting zones that are to the right.
Yeah, historical zones are usable, like this zone or here zone, but it must always below the RR, okay? It must always below. These are the tradable zone anyway. This is your TC, trade control area, where you control all your trades, where you place trades, tradable zone. It's always below here. If the zone is here, between this R and S, it's okay. If it's here, it's also okay. Whether it is here, okay, or here, or here, or here, but it must be here. So
like which time frame do you think one should not use to mark the zones? Some of the time frames, like, can we go to 15 and mark those zones?
Yeah, when your breakout comes from 1 hour, you can mark out 15 minutes, but do not use 1 minute as your zone.
What I want to ask is the RR will be external and the zones will be internal.
Come again, you mean RR?
The RR will be external.
It must be always classic A or classic V. It can be internal. No, it must be external, not internal. You mean like inside the direction or outside the direction?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For example, this is, and this is, so this is resistance, this is resistance. So this is internal and this is external, outside, because it was previous. We will use this one, not this one.
Yes.
Not this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense, guys. Wish you the best anyway. Okay. I hope that makes, and I think that this was insightful session, a recap, refreshment, and I hope that you guys change your trading method this week and then try this on any pair you're interested, and then send feedback, ask questions in a public. If you have questions, you can also come in my team and yeah, and ask it. Drop anything. Feel free. We are one family, and hope you the best, you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Can you send
Thank you,
this
teacher.
I
record
wanted
video?
to ask you a question.
Yeah, who's asking the question?
I ask you a question.
Who is who? Who's
Kingsley,
that?
I want to ask if you were Kingsley, your friend from Nigeria.
Oh, that's Kensley. Oh, it's a long time, brother.
Yeah. Yes.
Welcome.
My brother. See, I was looking at your chat. You were using a Heineken
Hey Keneshi. Okay, hey
candlestick more for now.
Okay.
I don't know if you can throw more light on it.
Okay, I will cover it. I will cover it in another session this upcoming, maybe tomorrow or tomorrow night. But this session we're just explaining about these RRS and SSR setups. But using Hekeneshi is so easy, and I find it easy, and using both of the candlestick charities like the traditional one and the Hekeneshi. So I will give you the update of how to use the Hekeneshi. It's so simple, and yeah, it will be another time, maybe tomorrow night.
Okay.
You're welcome. Have a good night, guys. Wish you the best. I love you all, guys. Try to do your best. Yeah, try to do your best anyway.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Okay, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you. Send the recording.
Yeah, I will do.